Hello. Welcome, friends and
Hi.
family. That I can say that. Thanks, Benjamin. Um, yeah, hi, how's it going? What's up? We're playing Dungeons and Dragons today. That should be the actual intro. We're here today to play Dungeons and Dragons every day.
I
That
like
sounds
that. Can
like
you
a
start doing
talk
that?
show like intro. Hello all.
I'm your
Today we are
host,
going to be
Alex.
playing some Dungeons and Dragons.
It's a talk show. I mean, that's what we're doing. We're just talking and moving screens
Weird
and
that
rolling dice. Like,
weird
it's
that
our own.
Alex thinks he's the host.
You want to be the host?
Sorry, what? Go on.
What are you doing today?
Uh,
How's it going? Roll for initiative?
What?
okay.
Um,
Alright.
so you guys have, with Vesper across the world, having a jolly old time. You guys have come to Port O'Hare to meet, just to meet Solvay. That is the sole reason you are here. And you have, so congrats. But after that,
You can leave.
you went, yeah, you can leave now, wherever you want to go. After that, you left to go west to pursue Prospero's, little temple run. Temple run. Not what I meant. But you took care of that. It was, it actually didn't. It seemed like a pretty decent fight. Didn't seem too easy, too hard. Um, but you guys had a talk with Crenshaw, or sort of. Prospero chose a sick relic, and then you guys have now made your way back to Port O'Hare mostly. So, you have one thing on the docket, it seems, which is some task for Gozek's father, which is still quite a ways out. 52 days, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
So here we are, ready for our short session. Hanging out, doing whatever. You guys are a couple hours out of Port O'Hare yet. What do you want to do?
Shit.
Should be.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess the first question, assuming this is where we're going, is like, uh, do you know if you're allowed back in the city, Solvay?
No.
Yeah, because we're headed back to Port O'Hare, but
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
fuck.
realized that. I wasn't really given like you should leave the city for 6 days and then it should be good. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna have to like keep low.
You sure that wasn't like the
Uh,
Glide?
the Magna Core is still sort of upset at me.
Why don't we just kill them?
No, that would be a bad idea. I don't have anything against them per se.
Oh,
Just
well.
handle things as they see fit, and it currently does not align with what I want.
so are you okay with going back into the city then, or because that's kind of the plan for us at this point?
I suppose I will proceed cautiously and see what sort of trouble awaits me.
Yeah, fair enough. Just thought I'd do a little check-in before.
Well, I know we have Wild Toko's thing. I really don't know really too much in the area or anything, but I know we're probably as close as we're going to randomly get to the Severed Strait. And this is a question for Danielle. Uh, would we want to go there for Prospero's family? You
Let me
mentioned
just
before
see.
wanting to go.
Isn't
Can we
the
get a time
Severed
check on
Strait kind of scary?
Let me do some quick maths.
I mean, we just almost died in a temple. Does it really matter if it's scary or not?
I mean,
Should
Fraxius in general is not like the safest place, but the Severed Strait's about as safe as it gets on that side. So I mean,
On
I don't
on
really
that side of Fraxius or
on that
this
side of the
continent?
Severed, like, well, it's the Severed Strait, and then the further into Fraxius, I'd say, the more dangerous it gets.
I really want to go to the Warring Posts and see those.
Yeah, I'm not
But
going there.
yeah, no one ever wants to go.
Yeah, I
Understand.
wonder why. Maybe it's because there's a war constantly going on.
Why do you just like pursue danger always for the sake of pursuing danger?
So it's not for the sake of pursuing danger. It's just for the
For
story.
story.
Yeah.
You know, there's not a lot of boring, non-dangerous stuff that you can make a story out of, I bet. When you think
Yeah,
about that.
Preservation doesn't really like kick in for you, does it?
I mean, I don't, obviously don't want to die, but like, if you're afraid to die the entire time and trying to fight to not die and do things to not die, when are you gonna live? You're gonna never see the cool shit. When are you ever be in the middle of a desert and find a paper dragon?
I would argue that you can certainly live without putting yourself in constant danger.
I mean, but what kind of story is that?
I guess, I don't know.
I would just rather. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to go. Well, okay, I can't say obviously because this happened, but I usually don't try to walk into some like super boss evil man's lair and try to fight him. But Go did that once with us. That was his fault, not mine.
Yeah,
But usually,
I
I'm
mean,
like not trying to get myself killed. I just I accept that if it happens, it happens.
To be fair, I didn't know that we were just walking in to a boss area. You know, I
Well,
thought we
I
were.
know it wasn't really your fault either because that was kind of unexpected to have to prove ourselves fighting and then immediately afterwards have to fight again. But still, that was not my fault. I'm just clarifying that.
50 days, that's not realistic. Well,
I mean, it would just work. Like if you set out
well, yeah.
tomorrow
That's with
Yeah.
no
all the
distraction.
way there.
Let's assuming you don't get lost. You are
I
distracted.
can
You don't stop
leave.
anywhere, and you
Making
just
And
bad
he spend
assumptions.
2 hours with his family and then
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah, that's
We-
not
You know how much farther we can get with some dimension doors?
about like
like 800 feet a day or something.
yeah.
Excuse you. We could do 5 by myself, so that'd be
Oh,
almost
okay.
half a mile a day.
Okay,
So
so
instead of 50 plus days,
go
it's
ahead and
49.5 days.
Easy.
So we can spend an extra couple hours with Prospero's family, as long as
Let's
we
go.
didn't stop for any of
if
the
it's
people on the way.
if it's half a mile, I think you're shaving off like 10 minutes every day,
Let's go, baby.
something like that.
That's actually-
That's
that's
probably not
actually,
right,
like, 90.
actually.
And that's only if the entire party has access to enough dimension doors
No,
to like
only if
move.
half the party does.
That's assuming that you're all using some decently high level spell slots as well.
Speaking of spell slots,
Alex, I
Remember that?
request a map of all the teleportation circles in the world
A map.
at some point.
There
Okay.
aren't really many Diffraxians from
Um,
here.
yeah,
Yeah, that's kind of partially why I was wondering. Probably not.
Well, all
Probably
the
not.
public teleportation circles,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
the,
I
the
mean-
commonly connected. I mean, yeah, I can probably do that.
There used
Well,
to be one.
You don't have to
about,
do it
like,
right now,
here
but just kind
for a
of
while.
some other
He-
time. Maybe.
You know, all those rich people building their homes looking over the Stouter Bar Gulf, you know, they need their secret teleport rings to get to
I mean, some
the city and back.
Well, there's significantly more teleportation rings than there are public teleportation rings. Like, there's a lot of people that have their own, you know, like a lot of wizards across the world, and rich people, like you said. But like the actual like public teleportation network, yeah, there's not nearly as many.
Yeah.
Actually, I can just start marking that right now.
Yeah, so it looks like that might not be super feasible, but we could always end up doing that afterwards.
Yeah, I think so. It seems hard to fit that in the schedule. The schedule.
I always imagined Atticus going schedule.
Schedule.
We can fit that in the schedule, I suppose.
There it
Does
is.
he
British
spell
there.
honor
Little,
with
little too
an
British.
OU instead?
Honorable.
Oh God.
He actually spells it with just a U.
Tell me,
Of
tell me there's
course.
one in Nemo, Alex.
Honorable.
Significantly worse.
I hate that. I hate that a lot.
So basically, main cities.
Yeah,
If
pretty
there's a
much.
house, there's one there.
Leffy
mean,
doesn't have one.
I do not think so. I think
No
that's
public
pretty
one?
much it.
No public one on the Hall of Giants. Weird.
What about R?
But
Oh, you
where?
mean the
R.
Yar?
Oh, Yard. Yard does not have one, no. Not public.
none on the
Well,
Ice Throne? Wow.
I'm also noticing none on the Wicked Isles.
Yeah,
Ooh,
weird, I know.
Hey, if they
I
had
know.
it, we would.
If Humbert could have learned it, I probably would put one there, but
Who says he can't? Besides the
the
dungeon
DMG.
master.
What is this
PHP, no.
green circle in the wild range? Is that a Vorjak's thing?
Yeah,
Supposedly. Okay.
I could just
That's
delete
where
that
he
if you want.
pointed.
Yep,
No,
that's where
I-
Vorjak pointed.
'Cause
I
it's
like
also
to
not right.
know. I like to know where the general abouts is. At some point, we might go there.
Can we actually
Well-
get a marking
Okay.
on where the owl encampment was?
Well,
Yeah.
you say you
Okay.
might like to go there, but Vorjak just looked at the map and pointed. Like, we don't know if that's the right spot.
I
Look,
fully
look,
trust its spot.
Look, Zoot marked it. It's there.
Also, Vorjak's not there anymore. Vorjak is back in
He's in
Genalia.
Genalia.
This is true, but it's more like.
Imposter Vorjak.
Okay, I shouldn't say maybe the
Just kidding.
group would. Maybe Zoot has some interest in it.
Oh,
How
sorry,
about
I missed Freeman's as well.
In what?
like Vorjak's slave free
I
Oh.
asked
village.
a question about teleportations circles. Is it like cheaper to teleport from Port O'Hare to Con versus Port O'Hare to like Elmshay?
No, there's no range difference. The only difference, generally is sometimes places like Arkville and Arrival will have like a deal, and Port O'Hare basically has it publicly funded, so it's just cheaper to go there from anywhere.
They have teleport coupons.
Well,
It's subsidized.
it's like essentially it's subsidized.
Can you get punch cards like every 10?
Every 10
You get one
teleports,
for
your next
free.
one's only $50 or something. Yeah.
Is there a little card that if you kill that ice dragon, ice heart, then you get free teleports?
You saying you don't remember his name?
I can't remember his name.
There's no card, but I'm sure if you managed to do that and showed proof, you probably could get free teleports.
Alright, I know what we're doing for the next 40 days, everyone.
Grinding
Alright.
XP.
Next
Alright,
40
we'll be a lot
days.
less.
40 days
Yeah,
in game, we're gonna be traveling north. 4 days out of game, I'll be prepping the next campaign.
Uh-oh.
40 days in character, walking about 6 seconds of talking to the boss, and then new characters.
I'll give you guys 18 seconds to survive. You got this.
Oh, we do have
Yeah,
a lot of heals.
We might not all fail the con save.
Yeah, what about the next one?
Well,
I
Honestly,
don't want to talk about it.
you guys could probably make it there.
Poch.
Maybe. I don't know. Anyway.
Anyway.
But, yeah.
So I guess Prospero's gonna stop and just say, you know, I've been thinking, well, I didn't really ask any questions back there. And,
Like-
over the last few days, I've had a lot going on my mind. And I think I might go back and meet you guys back at Port O'Hare.
All right. How long will you be?
Well, however long it takes there and back, I guess.
Oh. Oh. All right.
You
Yeah.
need anyone accompanying you?
So I can't decide if Alex is just trying to give Danielle an out for like some time because I want to ask a question, but I don't know if it like Alex has the answer for it.
Well, what is it? What was the question?
Ask away.
What are the questions that you have?
I'm just very curious about this whole Braids V thing, and so we sort of rushed out before we really got a whole lot of answers. Also, I don't know what I'm doing. Just in general.
I mean, I don't think any
Do
of us
any
really
of
know what
us
we're
know what
doing.
we're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
I guess
I
if
know
you
exactly
wanted
what I'm doing.
to go ask
Reynard
her.
starts sweating bullets.
Reynard's like, where am I?
Shit, this isn't a bar? I didn't mean it to be so awkward, but,
If you feel that's what you need, Prospero, then of course we've got some downtime. You can spend it wherever you'd like. That include if that's at the temple to Crenshaw, then of course. I think myself I would like to spend it in Port O'Hare making some stuff. I think I have some ideas that might help the group out.
I have a question that's a little less serious, but I don't know the answer. Why do you have to go back to the temple to communicate with her when you've done it on our travels before?
well, I tried when we were at her house, and it didn't really work. She's busy, you know, being a goddess and all, the greatest goddess and all.
So she just loved doing red? Oh, I'm rude.
Yeah.
Hashtag relatable.
So if you go to like a temple, you kind of just like force the phone call through, and she can't say no.
Well,
That
I mean,
works?
to be fair, I guess I didn't say it, but in my head I was thinking I also kind of want to help, you know, clean up, even though he said he didn't need it.
Yeah, that's fair. There are.
There
a
is
couple
one of those wasps still.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can take it.
I'm sure he's got that handled, but just general maintenance. We did kill a tree.
Of course.
We didn't warn him about the other tree, though. We probably should have.
Oh.
Oh.
We weren't very happy.
He'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'll see you guys in like 10 days.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
All right.
Okay.
You sure you don't need any assistance with trouble?
Don't worry, Reynard. I can talk to you every day. And he smiles
no.
at you.
Covers my ears.
That doesn't work.
Starts the message. Dear Reynard.
Yeah, but have faith.
Alright, Prospero leaves.
That was unexpected.
Can I before he leaves, can I say something to him?
Sure.
I just kind of ask like, "Oh, you're the only one we have with that long range message, correct? Or can someone else do that?"
Nope.
Okay, I think we should get an update from Vespa then. When you leave.
We just
Right now?
got an update from Vespa.
How we got it at the very end of the last session, but I'm cool with it.
We did.
We watched a couple more
It would have
days
been, yeah, it
since-
would have been like 4 days ago. Or
We-
3.5 or
Oh.
something like that.
I forgot that we did that. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, sorry, the time's weird.
Plus, like, she's on her honeymoon, so like, it's
He hasn't gotten
No.
married yet.
No.
She's not on her
Just
honeymoon.
vacation.
Yeah, fuck off.
Just to clarify.
I mean, it still stands. Like, you shouldn't just call people on vacation and be like, "What's up?"
Except when said person asked you to call her on her vacation and
Yeah,
say,
I'm pretty-
"What's up?"
Yeah.
How dare I
I'm
contact
pretty
my
sure the
friends?
correct message was,
You don't-
"Ooplas, you aren't checking in." That's pretty rude.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna remember this next
Hold
time
on.
any of us are on vacation and Henrich sends a message to our D&D chat like, "Nope, Henrich, you're on vacation."
Oh my
I need to
God.
think.
She literally did
Yeah.
say, call me every 5 days or whatever. So.
Oh. True.
She said that before she left. It's been
Five.
like 15 days now. I think you had one. It was close enough. Close enough. Yeah, I'm sure Prospero's gonna get a call on his way back. Anyway.
Well, what should we do now? Fuck.
Well, I mean, I had plans to maybe make our lives a little easier, but that's gonna take some time in the shop with me and my
Oh.
boy right here.
Can I just ask you to clarify R, because I'm not really sure where I fit in here.
You talking to me?
Clarify what?
Yeah,
what?
well, you said make our lives easier, so I don't know if you're talking to like them and excluding me. I'm not really
Okay,
sure
well,
where
if
I
you want specifics,
stand.
I was thinking that maybe I could make something to help some of our less visually advanced members see in the dark better. Maybe give Gozak a get out of jail free card on one of his attacks.
Looking around the group, who's left? Like, oh fuck.
So I guess technically not you, unless you have something you were thinking of. But
I think the point she was trying to make is that is she part of the group or what are we doing here
I would
together?
welcome you to stay with our group if you'd like.
How are the
Yeah.
10 tables?
But that's my opinion. That's not the others.
That's my opinion too.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you've shown your sincerity, and I personally enjoy having you around. So it's up to you. But
Look up.
I would encourage you to stay.
For now.
As far as going into Port O'Hare, we can disguise you, of course, just in case.
Thank you. Well,
Yeah. You
Unless
know,
Prospero knew that spell. Was that Prospero's spell?
no, actually, I do have something for this.
Oh, okay, good.
And I think
Uh,
Renaud has something for it as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
wonderful.
it's
Wow, very
There's a little
sneaky.
overkill for it, for one person.
No.
We love that, Reina.
To be
we
fair,
love that.
yours does last significantly longer though, isn't it? 8 hours.
8
Yeah.
hours.
mhm.
So there's that.
Well, we might as well all become new people then, right? If you do it to me, I'll allow that if you want.
okay.
Is there
What?
anything you guys are looking to do in Port O'Hare? I've lived there like my entire life. I'm sure I am.
Well, I need to get my necklace back, that's for sure.
Yeah. Zood is going. Well, it would if I have an new artificer infusion. Can I just make that on the road, or do you want me to like actually spend time in a shop doing that?
For infusions, you could do it on the road, not while walking, but probably in downtime,
Yeah.
because that's a
well, I
little
mean,
different.
it's-
But if you're like actually crafting an item, you would probably need some sort of shop for that. Because infusion's more like it's a little more temporary,
yeah, like you can,
I
you can
guess.
turn them off and on.
Yeah.
It's more of like a switch it around as you need it. But Zoot will pull out probably kind of a little ratty looking hat and say, "Well, this also will help you disguise yourself if you feel the need. Anyone
That
can borrow it. It's just
is an ugly looking hat.
yeah. Well, okay.
You never know. Sometimes hats make or break the outfit. It could
okay.
work.
Okay, but it's magical, okay? I figured it out. Just because it's my old ball cap doesn't mean that there's an issue here. If you spend some time figuring it out, you can you can really disguise yourself. It's what is it called
A
again?
hat of disguise.
Hat of disguise, baby. Yeah,
Artificer.
yeah. New infusion, level 10. Ooh. Yeah, so I mean, you can use it now, you can use it later. I can hold on to it. How are you feeling?
I'm gonna wait and see what sort of reception awaits me. And if I still feel the need to hide, then I'll consider it.
Fair enough. So it's gonna put it in its bag, but again, offer's free for whoever needs it. Probably Solvay priority if she does, but if anyone wants to look different, it's there.
I do have friends in the city who I feel like I could trust to, like, hide me if I need. So, I appreciate your concern.
Yeah, of course.
So, what do you recommend doing? Like leisurely things to do, fun activities to do, and
A workshop.
haunted places to go.
No, fuck that.
Haunted
Workshop.
houses.
Do you have
Well, there are plenty of, like, abandoned things, I guess, that maybe are haunted.
No, no, actually haunted, not just maybe haunted. I don't want to waste
I
my time.
don't really know, to be honest. Um, you could go to the zoo.
the zoo?
Um,
Zoo.
I don't want to go to the zoo
the
actually now.
I don't trust you,
um,
Mizu Renard.
you could explore the sub-city.
Oh,
Probably what I'll be doing.
I remember hearing about that.
I mean, I worked. I wasn't always go for a swim.
In the icy cold water. Oh wait, no.
The
there-
fire
it's
genie
not.
kid didn't go for swims. What? Crazy.
I mean, pretty much anything you can do in a big city. If you're into gambling, we could find that for you.
Not opposed.
I suppose it really depends on what kind of trouble you're getting to. There's a lovely spot, but I haven't been in forever.
Let's just assume I'm going to do something stupid and find something that's trouble. Where should I go? Or not go?
Find trouble?
I mean, it'll probably happen if we're here for a while. I'll bring Atticus.
Oh yes, wonderful.
Yeah, just don't get killed.
Sounds like a great way to get arrested.
Yeah, I won't be going over that way, but
I'll make sure he doesn't do too stupid stuff. Just
Yeah.
a little.
Just one stupid stuff.
Oh, I hate it.
I mean, like any city, there's underground crime. So if you want to really seek that out, I can't really condone that because normally I'm in the position to, like, catch you and arrest you.
Yeah, but it's alright. They're looking for you now, you know. You've already switched sides.
I
It's
don't.
okay.
I haven't. I would like to go back. I haven't given up on that part of my life.
If we were going to try to help you out and clear your name up, what would be a good place to start?
Gotta find the bad people who are experimenting on other people.
Like, where would I start? That's not very. It's a big city.
pretty much every other house in O'Hare.
Where I got into my trouble was in the deep in the subsidy, deep underground. In
So you're
this
willing to go.
lab-like area.
So don't go there.
Oh, going there. Got it.
But before that, she just tried to locate what she's looking for in her backstory.
Brain in her brain. Yeah.
In her brain. Feel like this happened twice. Where was it the first time?
Give me some Dune vibes right now. All about.
Yeah.
It's like that just ominous, really simple music. Fuck, that movie was good. Anyway.
It was.
Oh, I was just sent to investigate an abandoned building. I don't know where the abandoned building was. It was just somewhere.
In the city.
If we put the disguise in you, would you join our little search? And by our, so far it's just mine, but I can convince them.
Your
to join.
search for what?
This person experimenting on people, or group of people experimenting on people.
That is what I was doing before you arrived, and it is what I will continue to do after you leave. So if you would like to join me, you're more than welcome.
I have a hard
Watch
bargain.
him.
A reversal.
Okay, but after the zoo, because now I'm actually curious.
Alright, Alex.
I had the zoo planned. What do you mean? All right.
Well, yeah.
You guys continue on into the city. Now back in Port O'Hare. Get this music out of here.
Give me some steampunk.
It wasn't even music, it was just wind.
The
It was just
punk.
wind and wind and wind.
Excuse me? How dare you?
How dare I?
Alright, steampunk time. So you guys are back into Port O'Hare. Walk through the gates with the mobile ballistas. You know, nice and casual. No one there.
No
Back in
one
the-
there?
Well, so every city entrance and exit has these kind of like mounted ballistas up on little pillars that turn and look around without anyone being manning them.
No one on the ballistas. Not
No,
no
on the
one in the
ballistas.
city.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah,
It's
I thought, like,
empty.
the gate is like abandoned.
Welcome
It's
to
like,
my
That's what I was
colony.
thinking
No.
on first year too.
That's
I'm
not a good
outside.
sign. Let's turn around. Crunch's Temple sounds pretty nice this time of year.
Nice and warm, not completely abandoned. Honestly, that'd be fucking sick, but I don't have the balls for that. Apparently. So you guys head into the city. It's bustling. It's busy. You probably make your way through the conduit, going to where?
I'm gonna go get my
Osiris? Let's go to Osiris.
necklace.
Osiris. All right.
I wanted to look at the ship.
The ship. All right. All right. So
ship.
are you splitting off, or did you guys want to go like one at a time?
Let party. Let party.
No.
Well, Reynard's
it's-
gonna go find organized crime and not even fight it. So
It was my understanding that this was kind of like
Hey, you guys can do
our
whatever you
own
want.
time.
I'm just asking if
So-
you want to split now, if you
Okay.
want to split later, whatever you want to
I
do.
think so.
I still wanted to check out the job board and stuff.
Oh, if he mentioned that, I would probably come with him for that part.
Yeah,
Then
I
I'd
think
probably go to the
yeah, I would stay.
Cyrus.
I would have split before the job board.
Okay, sounds good. So on your way, I guess, you guys easily hear town crier. They're not at, like at every corner by any means, but you know most marketplaces you can find them. Same with the job board. Town crier is saying, gold band, allies to society, or simply allies to themselves. And then the Great Fair, less than 2 months away. Get your submissions in now. And then keep an ear out for storm sirens. Storms have been growing. What could it mean? And just keep repeating those 3 things. Job board?
Done, chat.
Absolutely fucking not.
Wonder
Thanks.
if the fair is what we're doing. I thought Jose might have mentioned.
Okay.
And then the job board that you find, it doesn't look terribly interesting. Mostly low-level jobs, a few escort jobs, like to con, for example. No, not
The
escort.
escort.
As in, like, you are
Oh,
guarding a cart or a caravan. You can find those too, but not on the job boards.
That's where Reynard's going.
Not for Atticus.
Oh, it's for Atticus. No,
There's no
That's
niche
first
there.
funding her honeymoon.
a few,
Oh no.
a few protection jobs, just like locals stuff.
Roger
Nothing
that.
too high profile that you find at this time.
Can I at least ask what the gold band is?
Oh, you approach the town crier, sure.
Yeah.
What do you say to him? How would you like to ask, or what would you like to ask?
Excuse me, what's gold band?
I could have told you that.
Gold band. Oh, that's a group of kids, I guess. They're like wizards or something. Vigilantes, I think is the word that people have been using. Problem is they've been decimating quite a few buildings and put people in the hospital.
Now that sounds familiar. Sounds like something we would do.
He like flinches.
Well,
Well,
no, it
not,
doesn't.
not actually, but
That great. He's gonna like pick up his bucket and like walk to a different corner. Stand back on it and keep yelling. So what else you guys want to do? You keep going to the Osiris? Simple Codex, correct?
I will do that, yes.
Okay. Anybody, Atticus, I imagine, and Zoot probably going with, since you guys have stuff to get.
Yeah.
yeah.
Brandon, are you going with them as well?
Sure.
There's like the enchantment magic shop that
Yeah.
has like raw supplies.
I'll
Right.
give it a shot.
So you guys come back to kind of the northern edge of town a little bit. Small building next to, just, you know, kind of tucked in, I guess, kind of on a hill, tucked into other buildings. And you guys approach. You find within Osira. Seems to be working at her table. It's Lava Mornicini, dark reddish coloration, purple hair. Welcome back.
Good to
Yes,
see
hello.
you.
How's it going? It has been, what? How many days? Oh gosh. I don't quite remember.
Please.
10?
It's the 29th, and we left on the 18th. Nope.
I have your stuff. She kind of nods to you, Solveig.
Right. How
Um,
much do I owe you?
so I have, one sec. She turns around and goes kind of into behind this little door curtain thing. Comes back out with a little, not like a formal wooden box or anything, but kind of like a crate, like a milk crate almost. Has a few different chemicals and stuff in there. These should make you an assortment of your things. 175 is what I was going to say for you.
Like IOUs.
Sorry, what was that?
My DM didn't give me enough money to afford to make anything.
You
Apparently,
just started adventuring.
I was able to afford this shit before.
we can do part of it.
You also had a job.
Yeah, she's gonna go to assortment of stuff for you, so you don't have to buy all of it. But yeah, that was a lot less like I'm blowing through these things every day. It's a lot more like, hey you, petty criminal, and less like, oh god, there's a spore
Well,
thing.
I want to be able to make 2 combustion cores,
With this, you should do 2 of those. One quick stim if you want, 1 restoration, 1 splatter, 2 antidote is about what I have here.
Sorry, what was that?
2 combustion, 1 quick stim, restoration 1, splatter 1, and then 2 antidote. I can get more antidote if that is what you well, more
This
fixins.
fuck is shit expensive. Give me the 2 combustions, and we'll call it a day for now.
Okay, I think 35 gold.
I can afford.
Okay.
Mhm.
Let's just strike
Thank
through
you,
that for fun.
Darling.
She just like kind of smiles a little bit. Like,
I'm gonna.
I don't know, I guess playfully, sort of, but in like a not bad kind of way.
I'm gonna go find Hex and drown my sorrows and
Alright, Hex is just like
Kitten.
sleeping on a windowsill somewhere.
scritches.
Little tiny black cat. Okay, for you, and she turns to Zoot, your stuff, hold on, it's gonna take a few clips. They don't want to drop it.
I would recommend it.
She's gonna come out with the supplies
bombs.
for US for 4 incendiary, and 3 flash grenades. And the price decided before was 160 for the supplies. Again, these things are obviously not made already.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, it's
just
all just powder.
flash powder and yeah, dynamite stuff. Well, not dynamite, but
I also was curious if you happen to have. I'm looking to make some dark vision goggles and maybe a clockwork amulet or 2. Do you have the? How is it called? The GEM? Is that
yes, I can do that. What was the second thing you said?
a clockwork amulet.
Oh
It's a
yeah,
clock-
yeah, yeah. I don't. I know how to make that. I don't have the stuff right now, but I could go get it. I guess I have MES, of course.
Well, I mean, I was just more looking for the raw materials personally.
Ah.
I kind of wanted to make it as a present.
I think I have some. Well, I have Choxol, of course. But I have some stuff with you. How much do you want for the MES at least?
So the way it works is I make it in a quarter of the time with half the price.
Right.
So I don't personally know how much it is. I just know that
Okay. So you're saying just enough to make those items, right?
that was yeah.
Okay. So hold on.
Yeah.
I wrote this down.
And
somewhere.
I might not have enough to do that.
What are
So
the clockwork amulet's common, right? I'm pretty sure you said.
the clockwork amulet is common.
Okay, and then
The other
the
ones are uncommon.
uncommon. Okay, so I think we can get you these materials for probably 180.
Oh, that is perfect. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Thank you.
So
Okay.
much money.
Do you have
Jesus shit.
preference on what kind of MES you want?
Preferably higher quality, so I have to carry less. But you know,
This is Podo here. You can find Choxol all over the place. That's
yeah.
what you want. Don't
Yeah.
drop these also. Don't
I
don't
mean,
put it
hon-
with that. She points at the other stuff that you have. Because these
okay, but
things,
they go in the same planar dimension anyway.
she's gonna like,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. No, I mean, they're separated out. It's fine. They don't look.
Alright, so she'll grab you some of this like kind of sooty, dark sand. 180 gold worth.
Sweet. Thank you.
Alright, that is all I have. Thank you very much. Now I have to go buy more. Just kidding. But
Sad.
I'm not
Um,
kidding, but
But
it's sales business, you know.
yeah, it's made to be sold.
I don't have the supplies for these, but I could find probably something for one goggle, maybe the clockwork amulet. I mean, I imagine that's probably on every other corner around here, but
Yeah, I mean, amulets, or like the amulet doesn't. Okay.
come back in like a
For-
day or two.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
I'll get you the stuff.
That works.
Alright, and you, she points at Atticus, I don't have it done. It's going to take me another 5 days or so.
Oh,
Well, no,
drat.
maybe 3.
Oh, well. All right.
It's
Fair
been
enough.
quite expedited, actually. Been
No,
going
I
pretty well so
appreciate
far.
Thank you.
And you already paid. Okay. She's gonna like kind of regather everything that she's been like going through and taking out. Anything else? You want anything this time? And she's gonna like side eye Reynard. Stop chewing. Answer my question. No, I'm just kidding.
I was just here for Hex, honestly.
Most
And
people-
also just make sure, you know, had what it needed.
That's fair. If you have anything you want me to make, I'm not going anywhere.
Has
That's
anything
what Zeus for.
crazy happened in the city over the last 10 days?
The last 10 days, you know, it rains ice chunks every other day. Is that crazy? No, it's pretty normal now for us, I guess. Does that sound crazy? And she's gonna like look at anyone that's not Solvay. She's gonna bounce between the rest of you guys.
Well, I mean, it happened when we first got here, but it doesn't sound fun.
Oh, it's not fun.
Did any of them turn into ice elemental?
Don't think so, not in the last 10 days.
Well, that's good.
Or at least nothing major. The small methods, maybe? No one even talks about those anymore. That's how much we've gone downhill with this.
The small what?
The methods, they are small little imp-like icy
Method.
thing.
You remember when they attacked that circus?
Was that one of the first times, or was that... God, I can't remember anymore. That was what,
I
like...
feel like that was one of the first times.
You hear from across the city. I remember.
I was there! Yeah, it's all blending together at this point. I don't know. All right, well, you
Thank
back
you
in
for your
a day or
help.
two. You back in like 3 or 4. Of course.
Of course.
I'll be back when I have more money.
Appreciate it.
You know, Solvay, we could just like pay for some stuff for you, couldn't we?
No,
Don't we have a-
no, I won't allow it.
Yeah. Alright, never mind. Forget I said anything. Well, then we need to make you money, Solvay.
That's what waiting tables was for.
Oh. Does that pay a lot?
Not at all,
Well,
but it paid enough for me to pay rent.
you know, it
and
does pay a lot.
apparently buy my supplies.
Have you ever thought about being a gymnast? That seemed to work out for our old friend. Or our friend, Vesper.
A gymnast? No.
No, she did aerial ropes. Reynard, that's not a gymnast. That's a performer.
There's a difference? Oh. I thought Okay.
Gymnasts are athletes. Silk. Well, I guess I would consider aerial silks kind of a sport too, but I think it's more the performer is what paid, not the gymnastic thing.
Tells the cop, "Hey,
oh,
have
she
you
was.
ever thought about being a performer?"
I guess she was in the circus, so yeah, it would be a performer, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so have you ever thought about being a performer?
Ignore that.
It's my name.
The slash apparently didn't make it.
Also, you sent it blank?
Wem. Don't worry about it.
I nailed it. I don't know why you guys are surprised.
Seems fine to me.
Well, I do have an apartment, but I- I'm not sure if you all want to stay there. It might be a bit crowded.
No, we'll probably end up in a tavern. I'm looking for a workshop to maybe make all these tools, but
Well, I have a workshop in my apartment, so if
Oh,
you want
well then-
access there,
then
then
maybe yes, actually.
we'll have
Only
to
in
maybe
Port
share
O'Hare.
a little space, though.
You find a workshop and an apartment.
Port O'Hare, it's not like 2 bed, 2 bath. It's like 2 bed, 2 workshop.
Oh crap. Oh,
Grant,
no.
Grant.
Oh,
Oh, delete
I
that.
hate when that
Delete
happens.
that. Delete. Stupid. Grant, nice bluff. Oh shit, I was unmuted.
Um,
Well, I'm not sure what to do in this city. There's a lot of technology I'm not acquainted with.
you could use the time to become acquainted with it.
Damn.
How do I acquaint myself with ice falling from the sky? Is that something I can do?
You don't look up at it when it's falling at your face. Would be a good start.
I don't know. How else would I see it was falling at my face?
I mean, I guess good point, but when the sirens go off, typically you hide, not look up at the sky.
Yeah,
So,
but... No, I got nothing. That's fine.
Saying the first time I met you, you were staring at the sky and almost got impaled by a giant ice chunk.
But the fact is I didn't. And the fact also is that we encounter many scenarios like that along our travels. I feel like they come to us sometime.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong.
In fact, I nearly died earlier. A few days ago.
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
there
you
for
were
that.
looking really rough there for a while.
so
Yeah.
Solvay, what do you need or want to do to make money then? Should we do some jobs or?
I don't. I mean, here's the deal. I need money to be able to pay for things, to be able to, like, protect myself. But I don't. This is all new to me. It's not really something I've had to use before. I'm not used to, like, making a lot of money. I don't really feel the need to do that.
But do you want to do that? We usually fall backwards into it at some point or another.
Do I want to just make money?
Yeah, you want to be a little flush.
Yes, it's that simple.
Yeah, it's really easy. What you do is you go gamble, and then if you lose, you just
Oh,
beat them
dear.
up. No, I'm kidding. No, it's a joke. But
Gambling is a great way to fall in with unsavory sorts.
yeah, you hear that, Renaud? Gambling's a way to fall in with unsavory sorts.
Alright, where's the nearest casino?
What?
Where's the nearest casino?
I mean, he was looking for unsavory sorts. I don't.
Where, I mean, they're around.
Look
The
for
neon
cloak
lights are
and
everywhere.
dice. Yeah.
Did it?
Small children, let's go.
Oh no.
Take
I
them
mean-
for
To be fair, yeah, you could find people just walking around. If you walk through the conduit, you can find people just sitting down on the ground, offering a game.
Well, I mean, I
We
can help raise some money if you want for your stuff. But you seem like, you know, you want to do it yourself. So I'm saying, what can I do to help you, or what can we do?
And I'm telling you that, like, as much as I appreciate your intentions, I don't. It's not something I need to do. It's not where my calling currently lies.
I will translate. She doesn't really care about the money right now, and she doesn't necessarily need the stuff right now, so it's not a big deal. AKA higher priorities.
I just felt like the antidote might be. That one might be useful.
Still
Especially
have
for.
some of those. I haven't used them all.
Well, that you did for some reason. Okay, that makes it better then.
I'm gonna just like open however I carry all of these fucking vials with me.
How do you feel?
Um,
However you
I
want.
have like 18 of them.
Oh,
How do you do it? Like a
Not
fishing
18
tackle
antidotes,
box?
but like 18 different vials.
Yeah, 18
that's
different
fine.
chorus.
so I'm thinking more like Corporate Mundo, where it's in a briefcase.
I kind of.
That's up
I
to
kinda
Sylvie
like-
how she carries them.
I
I
like
don't
both.
know because I have to be able to like kind of quickly pop them into my arms. So I
You
feel like
totally
I just
have a
like
belt.
I have just like a thing secured to like some sort of belt, and I just like flick it, and they all just unroll.
100%, you got like a Batman belt, dude. I
Mhm.
swear.
Just 18 vials all the way around.
Like a tactical rig just kind of on your chest,
Well, I like that.
commando style.
Hurts.
I like.
I don't know.
I like
like
think you have like quick draw vials, and then you've got like a fishing tackle box where you keep the extras.
I really like the trench coat with pockets in the side of it and vials lining it, so just flicks it open. What do you want, kid?
would you
Hey,
like to
kid,
buy a
you
sundial?
want to buy some antidotes?
Doesn't do anything for you, but it does a lot for me.
That sounds about right, yeah.
Yo.
Well, and then when do you want to get started continuing your search?
Right. I want to try to find Dolgrim, who's my friend, in the Magna Core and see if anything has transpired the past few days. But truth be told, I was just trying to find clues before you came along, so I don't have a good place to start. Also, if you're gonna be here a while, you should watch out for the ring.
What ring?
The gold
The
band.
ring, like the, do you not know?
Is
Like
there
the
a
witch
ring?
doctors, do you ring any sort of bell?
No.
It's supposed to?
Are you talking about
No.
the gold band? Is that what you mean by the ring, or
No, those are different organizations.
is
Are
everything
all your
jewelry
yeah.
based around here?
Right? That's kind of silly.
Yeah, but okay, that's kind of like defeats the purpose. That this is probably a scary organization. You maybe.
So, the ring is a super ancient organization who basically believe that if you're not a Lavaborn Asini, you're trash.
Ooh, you've taken
And there's been an uptick in crimes, I would say, that are associated with him. So just be wary.
So I assume that every single member is a Lava Fortissini.
That is a great assumption on your part.
Okay.
They wear these goggles that make the eyes glow like bright blue.
Ooh, I actually need a pair of goggles to help enchant. Could be useful.
Do we go undercover?
Uh,
By that I just mean beat one of them up and take their clothes, honestly.
what?
Yeah.
I would just need the goggles, but I don't think we need to stoop to that. Well, Renat, you are going to be potentially one of the recipients of these goggles. So if you like the look of them, that's up to you.
Blue eyes. It feels a little gold with blue eyes. You said goggles.
No, they wear goggles that's like sort of emit this bright blue light.
Yeah, yeah.
That sounds kind of obnoxious, honestly. We'll see it in person, I assume.
I'll be honest. First pair probably going to Prospero, but second pair going your way.
He's not even here.
I mean, you can use them on
Right.
Prospero here, but
I don't know.
Pulls out a notebook and writes something down and puts it away.
oh, I'm sorry. I've only been traveling with Prospero for a really long time, and we're very close. But go ahead, say how you deserve it more than he does.
You're an odd pair, if I can say so.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
you did specifically point out that the first one is not going to go to Reynard. You didn't have to say that. You could have just said, I'll get 2 pairs, one for him and one for him.
I'm saying because I plan on making them immediately when I get them, and Renard's on the list, but
Well, then what's the point of pointing out who's going to get the first one first?
because they said they might not have the materials for 2 right off the bat. That was literally it.
I was too busy paying attention to the hex.
Yeah, no.
Isn't that a cute cat?
That's
It
pretty
is.
cute.
No, they
Don't
just
get too many animals on the road. Like, okay, you say animals, but like most of them are.
said that they might only have enough.
Yeah.
They had enough MES, but they didn't.
Well,
They
don't
might
we have like a billion things and spells that give light anyway at this point?
I mean, yeah, but
Well, okay. never mind.
I mean,
It's kind of obnoxious walking around with the light. Like,
like it's spoken like someone that has never been blind before.
Yes, I don't know why everyone thinks it's so dark in here.
Yeah, no, I
Alright,
mean,
fine.
it sucks. I get it, and that's why I'm trying to fix it.
Fair enough, fair enough.
The same way with how Gozek randomly kind of misses spells every once in a while. I have an amulet that might help him focus on one at a time.
Is it just
Wow,
scope?
in here. Christ.
but yeah, that's kind of rough. Like, I mean,
Hey, it's accurate. We know that.
I've seen you misspells too.
Yeah, but he needs it way more than I do.
Oh boy.
Accurate, unlike Gozak, apparently.
Are we really gonna pretend like it's not canonical that Gozek misses spells a lot?
Sheesh! Alright, so that's the transition we needed. Henrich is walking down to the center of the city, surrounded by tall buildings. Not Henrich. Christ. Gozak is walking. Did I say Henrich?
It's Henrich.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Henrich.
Well, congrats, Henrich. You're a wealthy goblin now.
New
A
character.
little prickle
He
in the back of your
takes.
neck as you're insulted.
Now
Well,
I need
yeah,
to
he's
figure out
walking.
how to do a Henrich accent with a German kind of origin.
Yeah, Gozak playing Henrich. Yeah.
You take 7 damage from Vicious Mockery from Zoot, by the way.
Yeah, you feel like you would somewhere. So you are surrounded by tall buildings. Sorry, Gozak, not Henrich. Who's Henrich? And you are making your way towards the center of the city. You've seen this place before. You've been here before, but it never gets old. So eventually, between all the tall buildings, you see this just this web of fabric and wood and craziness. It's these giant pillars of wood, mostly wood, some stone, holding up a ship, a vessel, just sitting there, probably like 20 feet, 30 feet in the air, or off the ground, I should say. And there's just tarps and tapestries all over the place. Most of them look like probably originally part of the boat, but some of them just like tied on for like a semblance of a roof. It's a bit messy, but it's fucking sick, as you're approaching. I mean, like I said, you've seen it before, but... And
Does it?
you're not terribly close to it. You're a little ways off. They have like kind of an out... like a fence, essentially. So it's sitting kind of like a mansion on a lot, in a way.
Does it look like more completed than the last time I was here?
It looks the same. Honestly, it looks pretty old. Kept in a decent shape, but no. And
Like magma core hanging out around it?
yeah, there's a couple out front.
I will approach them and I'll be like, so why don't you guys like finish this thing up? You know, because it'd be very cool.
Oh, you know, I think it'd be cool as well. I agree. I agree. I don't know how to finish it otherwise. Maybe I'd go help, but
I just do it myself.
But I mean, like, there's a lot of people here. Someone must know how to do it. Like,
see, the thing is, the captain spends about half his days, or half of every day, I guess, patching all the tear holes that come through his, you know, one of those sails.
yeah,
Because the fact that it rains ice here.
it does do that now. You know, when I came here, it was just raining little methods.
It was raining methods. Christ. When did you come here?
I don't know. The drugs make it impossible to tell time.
One of them like kind of grips his hand a little more on the trident. Doesn't like quite move it, but just like adjusts a little bit. He's like, sir, you okay?
Well, yeah, I'm not doing some now.
Oh, okay. Just like you notice, just slightly ease up a little. Yeah, I assume you've seen it before based on how you're talking, right?
Yeah, it was a couple months ago.
Okay.
I don't know. You know, I don't make it up here very often, so you know, I got to check in on when I can, because I think it'd be really cool once it gets built.
Where you from?
Kurog.
Oh, that is quite far away. I imagine it
Lit-
makes sense why you don't get up here very often.
Yeah, it's a little ways away.
Well, welcome to Port O'Hare, I guess.
Thank you. I've been in your city already.
Well, yeah, but I don't know if anybody welcomed you in, you know.
Oh no,
Seems like a
just
formal thing to do.
just the ballistas. I don't think there were any guards at the gate.
They like look at each other like, that doesn't sound right. um. Okay. That's good.
Can I point to the gate we walked through, and I'll be like, it was, you know, that gate. It has a name, which I'm saying.
Right. They're gonna like share a glance again. One of them just be like, "I'll be right back." He just runs off. Fairly decent pace.
Is that? Did I do something wrong?
No, I think he's just gonna go double check that something didn't happen over there. There should be guards there.
There weren't any guards when we walked through the gate, right?
Not on the ballistas, but there were guards.
I'm still confused.
So the ballistas are up on a tower, like a little pillar. and
Okay.
They move
Following you.
of their own accord. They slightly shift and look around. There are still guards on the ground below the pillars or around the pillars. Generally, just keeping watch.
Ah, then I wouldn't have said that.
Okay.
So he's not gonna run off.
All right.
Alright, well...
You had me going there for a second.
Yeah, you know, it's just once it was fully explained to me, I really understood it. And, you know, so were guards there, just not where I was looking.
Okay.
So I've only been to this one tavern, hotel. I don't exactly remember where it was. Great view of the city.
Do you have you don't remember the name either?
I don't think you gave us a name.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Plus, that was like a year ago.
True. Yeah, that would have been a year ago.
Talking our session 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely did not get a tavern name.
Yeah, you sit at a tavern, exactly, right?
Yeah, we sit at that one tavern. That's the place.
Well, are you looking to find that same view again, or trying to
I
recreate
mean-
a little vacation?
I mean, it's the only place I know in town, and it was pretty nice.
Well, I mean, there's a whole bunch of taverns. Jeez, I don't know. I wouldn't even know where to start. Do you know if you were looking towards the ocean?
No, we would.
No. Okay. Was it looking into the city or out of the city?
Are you just taking these out of your notes as I recall them?
What? No.
I was overlooking the city,
Okay.
looking out on it.
Might have been the Iron Falcon then, maybe. Do you remember how far you did you walk into the city, or did you teleport?
Oh, I teleported?
Okay, so I'm assuming you found something close to the teleporter. Does that sound familiar?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Maybe the tall well then? Any of these ringing a bell?
No. I was here a while, quite a while ago. I don't remember.
I'm
his
just making shit
name.
up, so you could just say yes to any of these.
Oh, the
Alex
yeah.
is just pressing the next button on the random tavern name generator.
Maybe it was called like the Dubious Pitcher. I don't
Dubious
remember.
pitcher. Oh, the mysterious flagon. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh no, sorry, the mystery flagon. That's right. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, it was that one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, that one's gonna be, and then it gives you the brief street names and where to turn and go past this and turn at that kind of location. Does that make sense?
I think so. You said a left, that's Cauldron, and then a right, that's the other Cauldron,
Yeah.
and then go straight until I see the third Cauldron.
Don't think that's how I described it, but sure, yeah, if that's how you remember it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
I get it. Give the captain hugs and kisses, and then I'll walk away.
That conversation got weirder as it went on. He says to the other guy. That really was something. Wow, well done. Okay, so you guys unknowingly make your way to the same tavern, called the Mystery Flagon. Obviously. Which is clearly not gonna look exactly like the Hammerhead without the Hammerhead.
The Hammerhead.
Yeah,
Well, that would be ridiculous.
that would be just silly, truly.
Remember, there's good views.
There's good views into the city, yes. Apparently. Rossboro's not there. Sorry.
Which means I feel like we're on like the top floor of one of these skyscrapers.
Yeah, you guys can climb up one of the high rises, up to a decent height. Probably like 20 stories up, at least. Fuck, this is still on. Yeah. And you find yourselves in the Mystery Flagon. Of course. It is getting towards the afternoon. Well, it's probably afternoon, 4 p.m. or so now. By the time you guys have come together. Gozak, you walk in and find a party there. What a
Oh,
coincidence.
What are you guys doing here?
Oh, we were just following you.
Ah, creepy.
I'm just kidding, Gozak. It was a joke.
Was it?
What's
Yeah. Always
Reynard.
possibility.
Wanted to play, and I find that the people here are always interested in a good little tune.
Yeah, weirdly lively for like a slightly more upscale feeling location, or like what it should be, maybe, kind of. At least for most of you, Sylvie, you've been here, you know what it is. But it's a nice little place. Not too dirty, not too crazy, but still full of life.
So how was whatever you guys did?
Well, we got to pick up some supplies for us. Then we just kind of fucked around and came here, honestly. So, not a ton.
Yeah, Porto has one of those cities you can just walk around and look at the buildings, and that's kind of, what you did for the day.
Yeah, what'd you get up to?
I went and saw the ship.
Oh, yeah.
They
Is
haven't
it
made
flying
much.
it?
No, they haven't made much progress on it since I was last here.
They haven't made much progress on it in like 100 years.
I know, but you just wait 101 years. Maybe it flies. Maybe maybe it's all they needed. Of course, it doesn't help it's raining ice.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, I sort of don't know if that's like just a climate evolution or if something nefarious is happening.
It's probably that dragon.
Do dragons typically meddle in the lives of people like this?
Well, I mean, if they're dicks, they do. I mean, Moxique did that a while ago.
Aren't there like certain dragons that just absolutely love to get involved in human lives? Like, one of their favorite things is to literally fuck with people or to like meet people.
I've never met a dragon, I don't know.
Well, not that you know of.
Not a chromatic.
The paper
Have
dragon
you?
certainly didn't want to meet people.
Well, I'm not saying every single one, but I swear, like, there's just like a lot of them that just want
sure
to
there-
deal with people, both to screw them over and kill them, and to meet them and have fun with them.
I'm sure at one point there was, or I
Well,
would
yeah.
say if you're looking for one that wants to be your friend, that would have been a metallic dragon if you would have seen one the last couple 100 years.
Yeah, I guess kind of different at their all extent. F in chat.
I heard Moxie killed all the metallic dragons.
Yeah. It always feels hard to believe that that's the case, but I personally have not seen anything stating otherwise.
I'm sure there's some dragons around the world. Very nondescript and unforeseen places.
You travel with a storyteller, wouldn't he know?
Well,
Yeah,
dragons are like a league of their own, don't you think?
He's mostly a rumor storyteller.
It-
Isn't that
Damn.
what this is?
Is the
Of
clapback.
rumors?
They're not all rumors. I tell a lot of our stories. I just don't tell it to you guys because you go, "What the fuck are you doing?"
How much embellishment do you add?
What's your
Not
favorite?
that much.
What's your favorite adventure of ours to tell?
I mean, right now I really like the Paper Dragon. That was a really fun one.
Yeah, that checks. That's a pretty cool story.
Not often you meet something that
Alright, you guys keep saying paper dragon, and I'm very confused.
okay,
It's
it's a dragon made out of paper. I don't.
Yes,
it's not as
that's
easy
the
as it sounds.
confusion. Well,
Well, it used to be like a giant magic tree, and then it got turned into paper, and it kept its
yeah, you're not
memory.
making this any less confusing.
And
Just
I
imagine a big nerd made out of paper.
I bet he heard you say that, and he's just waiting for you to come back so he can whoop your ass. you were
Petty
gonna
ass
walk.
dragon. Here's the word
Yeah.
nerd.
Yeah,
Okay,
He's
after
dead.
yeah.
Alright, how about this story? I'll tell the story tonight. During my performance, if you watch.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
not, I'll put something else. I'll say something else. But
I like to think a little paper, a snowflake floats out the door.
Do you mind? Perhaps if I step out for a bit, I want to see if I can find my friend. I'll be back for dinner, maybe.
Yeah, I just kind of came back to lock down a room and get some food, and said I'm just gonna go back out.
I mean, it's almost my bedtime, but I'll stay and hear the story. But
Zooch, it's like 4 p.m.
yeah, it's like 2 hours. Yeah, you know my sleep schedule. I don't know why you're questioning me.
Just because I know it doesn't mean it's not ridiculous. Because it is ridiculous.
Early
And I'm
to
old,
bed,
too.
Early to rise makes a man handsome. Well, fuck.
Oh.
Nailed it.
Something handsome, something, and wise.
nailed it.
Yeah.
Well, if it works for you, I suppose.
Oh, wealthy and wise. That's what it is.
It's
Hey,
good for keeping watch, I'll give it that.
I've got some of that.
I was planning on, or I was thinking we were just going to, start our search tomorrow. But your search, but I'm accompanying you, Sylvain. So that I was going to just hang out at the bar, or we'll see tonight.
I'm gonna go see what information I can dig up from him, and I'll report back.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Ooh, I wonder if they have LaCroix here.
Oh,
Bartender?
oh, they have
Yeah.
it in that place, so.
Alright. So,
Yeah.
Sylvain's leaving. Feels like you're leaving after getting a room, correct?
And some food.
Sure. Okay. Sounds good.
Wait, 1 second, Alex.
Waiting 1 second. Which detail?
And we never saw them again.
And they were dead.
Are you guys ready for my next character?
it's
You're not walking
that other
out.
guy, but with a mustache.
Sylvain's gonna walk out, some other person's gonna walk in, it can be a new character. Then they're gonna go to the bathroom, and another person's gonna show up, and
Right. So, Sylvain, you are heading out. I know where you're going. Go, Zach. Where are you going? Just checking things out. Any particular spot or anything you want to do?
Just checking things out. I might ask a beggar how to get to the seedier parts of town.
Sounds good.
But just kind of scoping out the joint right now.
Sweet. Alrighty, Solveig. Where would you like to begin your search?
I don't even know. I mean, so I feel like I probably sort of know what his rotation schedule would be.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
So if he's on duty, I'd go to where that might be. If he's off, it's I mean, we were friends. I feel like I know where he might hang out / where he lives.
Yeah, that's reasonable. We'll say make an investigation check, see if we can find him. in
Yeah,
rotation.
sure. Okay. I think that's a 17. Oh,
Okay.
nope, it's much higher than that. 21.
Okay. Benjamin, you only get a book if you can say it right, so good luck.
What? Oh, I can't even read that. The map's too small, otherwise I would...
You should just know it
I would have
then.
typed it.
Okay.
Lucas.
Ugh,
I will always butcher it for you, Alex.
pain. So it doesn't take you too terribly long to actually find him on rotation. He is with another individual, your friend, who is chilling, wearing his armor like normal. Spots you. You're not disguised still, right? Perfect. His eyes go wide, and he's just
Oh.
Why?
I thought we disguised.
No.
Oh,
What?
God.
No.
Oh.
Why
Oh,
would we
boy.
do that? It's storeroom that says why.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you didn't give me any sort of timeline on this. I don't know.
He's just gonna like run his hand through his beard like very anxiously. You mind? He looks over at the guy next to him. He's just like you can see the slightest eye roll beneath the helmet, and he goes down the block. Thorolm just goes, I guess, but not even a disguise or like a hood, a hat.
This has been my home for 26 years, and I'm just supposed to leave?
Well, no, but like a temporary.
I just came to see if you could tell me fucking anything. Can I go home yet?
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're pretty much done with that.
Anything else?
What do you want to know?
Well, I have actually been gone for 10 days, so has anything happened?
I mean, the wheels of technical bullshit move slowly. It seems like they're loosening up a little bit. Maybe.
I should still walk around with my hood up.
He kind of laughs a little. A hood at least, yeah. Why not? Mostly just because I want you to do it.
You know why they, like... like, what they want with me?
I mean, okay, who specifically? You're asking about the core, right?
Yes, why are they, like, out for my blood right now?
It's mostly just the whole like, hey, stop working, and then you kept working thing. I wouldn't say they're out for your blood.
But they raided my apartment and took all of my stuff.
No, they took all the stuff that I didn't get for you.
Yes, my 3 antidotes.
Gives like a
You're
cheeky
the
smile.
best.
All right. Well,
just
to be
saying,
fair,
like,
that is stuff that you should
Actions
get back.
and the behavior are not aligning.
Look, gets a little more serious. I don't have any control over it. I try to, but I mean, honestly, it should be better now. Getting better for sure. With a leave, an actual leave, like they had told you to do from the beginning.
I
As long
haven't
as you don't
killed
poke your
anyone
nose.
in like the last 2 months.
Do you want a fucking medal?
I just want to.
Just don't go somewhere you're not supposed to go. That's all you have to do.
How am I supposed to find answers if I can't go where the answers are?
Well, then don't get caught. I don't know. That's not something I should be saying. He's like adjusts himself like a little more like, shit, I'm wearing a uniform kind of thing.
I'm not gonna tell on you, Doldrum.
Yeah. It's good to see you. Glad you didn't die.
Yeah, I fought this weird fungus thing.
Is that
But
code
shit,
for
don't
like the
tell
south
the
side of town?
Magnacore because they'll get upset that I fought a creepy fungus in the Temple of Crenshaw.
Why? Are you? Have you gone soft now? Are you declaring yourself to the gods?
No, I gave up on the gods a long time ago. You know that.
Well, so have I, and you don't find me in any temples.
If you hear anything, please just tell me. Please?
Alright. I don't know how I'm supposed to find you, but sure.
Well, apparently I'm shit at disguising myself, so it should be easy for you.
Fair, but sure.
I won't bother you again. Back to your post, sir.
Stay in line, civilian. And he like aims his trident at you.
You're the worst.
Nods at you with a smile. Over and out. And he starts walking off to meet the other.
Guess I'm buying a cloak with a fucking hood. Even though I'm like 120 degrees and burn up.
If only you got offered a hat.
No, I'm buying a cloak with a hood.
Alright, sounds good. You can buy a pretty, like, not complete shit cloak for like a silver.
Okay, cool. Then I'll return to the mystery flagon.
Everyone's favorite tavern.
Stupid.
Greatest name, thank you. I agree. Atticus, you have gone to a library. Make an investigation check for me. To find a library. Okay. Takes you a little
Don't
bit.
get lost.
You get lost in the city just a tiny bit. I mean, there's these big tunnels to walk through, and they're confusing, and they go in circles, and but then you eventually find the library around the time dark's coming. And anything more specific than Dragonborn and Houston Choose that you want to look up?
Houston Choose, that's what the word was. That was my first guess.
Jeff.
It's who said Yunkus.
Who said
I don't even know
Yunkus?
why. There's not even half of those.
No, that sounds about right, actually.
No, it doesn't.
Alex? No, it's okay. You can just admit you're wrong.
Yeah, just a minute, Alex. Just a minute.
All right.
Might as well get some books about Urtiti while you're at it.
Also not right. Weirdly enough, that's not the name of anything ever.
I don't even know what that
Nope.
is.
It's Urtiti.
It's her daddy.
That's how you pronounce it.
Nope, it is not. It's also not genitalia. It's genitalia.
Oh, that
Weird
one,
Her daddy.
I know that one's genitalia, so.
Or daddy.
We're the ones that live in this world. You think we would know the right way?
You'd think that you would. It's super weird, I know. So like I said, anything specific that you want to look up?
No, just kind of the culture. If there's anything on why they're kind of like isolated from the rest of the world, and if there's
Okay.
like specific reasoning behind that.
Yeah. You won't be able to take the books out of this library, so I will just look it up and give you the answer right now, I guess.
Sure.
I mean, I know the answer, but let me make sure I have, I'm not talking out of my
Let me
ass.
make sure I say it correctly.
Pretty much, yeah. God, what is this document under? Oh. Probably the country name. Yeah.
True.
So they are. You said culture and why they're secluded, right? Is what you said.
Yeah, like what's
Okay.
the reasoning? What's the gist of that?
Yeah, so basically the Dragonborn society is extremely like tiered, right? They have the 3 different kinds of Dragonborn, the Uvaku, the Jeek, and the Kier, who are very, very different in terms of what they can do, what their chance in life even is. It's very set in stone for them from birth, basically. They have like this kind of clan system that kind of feeds in this societal structure as well. So basically, it's between family and place in society. You're kind of just like you're just there. You don't really get to move much. Generally, most people don't get to even leave. The Uvaku can pretty much come and go as they want, but anyone else I mean, maybe you get to leave if you're protecting one of them, but the Kier really don't ever have a chance. But it's just a strict society. There's not like a particular reason that they really have for not leaving. They just generally are exclusive in like, they don't want people to mess up their society, and they don't want it's like a this is how we've always done it kind of thing.
Okay.
And they've basically for all their history kind of like built up this honor thing through the clans, essentially, where like not many people try to break free of their societal bonds, essentially, because they want to like bring honor to their family, you know, they want to bring honor to their clan. And so even some of the lowest, you know, lowest considered people, they want to do their duty because that's kind of just like how it works for them. It's not like, what am I trying to say? It's not like no one ever tries to break free or anything. It's just generally people are kind of like accepting of what it is, and it's so strict that there's really so few instances of like stories or anything that people don't really have much creativity in terms of like how they would go about it even. But the only people that they really let in or out are very respected individuals. So whether that be some sort of like, you know, high skilled mage or very knowledgeable scientist or like something that, you know, politician, whatever. It's only the few people that have earned their respect, essentially.
Yeah.
And then there's Vorjak.
There's Vorjak, who was sold secretly. Yeah. Anything else you'd like to know? While you're in
no, I think
the book already.
I think that's good for now.
Sweet. A lot of their gods, which are pretty influential, are very much so about like honor and stability and honesty and
Okay.
strength, stuff like that. They're very indexed into this concept. They don't have like the karma thing or like the, you know, the next life reiteration that some like real life societies do that kind of revolve around that, but they have like semi-similar things. But yeah.
Okay.
It is generally considered to be like a very rich culture. It's just most people don't know it because they don't get the chance to ever see it.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to look up in a library that is not about that?
Tips on playing violin.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty easy. You can find that. A few tips and a few just like simple songs that you can practice to.
True.
That you can copy over fairly easily and try out.
I'll just bump my performance to 10.
Bump it up to
Steady.
20. No.
What?
No, just kidding.
That's all I got, though.
Alright, sounds good. Anybody else have anything for the day? Or the evening, I guess.
I
Nay.
don't think so. But I'm going back to my apartment to sleep. I'm not spending money on a tavern.
Sounds good.
I will tell the story of the paper dragon though at the tavern
I'll stay for that.
and play music with my one-man band.
Ooh.
Sad.
Hey, it's
When Atticus comes back, he'll join in, if allowed.
the 2-person, 1-man band. Love that.
So,
Do you allow him? I guess that's the question.
Let's see what I have for instruments again.
I think you have a violin.
I do not.
And if
So,
you did,
sure.
I'd be really curious as how you're playing other things at the same time.
I mean, we talked about animate objects. That's,
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's true. All right,
I do not have a violin.
Atticus, go ahead and roll performance then.
perception.
Perception. Ooh, okay, you match it. Doing pretty good.
go.
That's amazing how high that number is. Alright,
Okay. Is it
sweet.
12
So,
then?
do you want to tell the story, Reynard, or do you want to just say you tell the story?
Say I told the story mainly because, you know, we were all there.
Chat wasn't there. By chat. I'm just
I
kidding.
could
The
go back
notes,
to
it's
that.
fine.
I can go back in the videos.
No,
That
we
should
don't
have
have
come
a
to
video.
D&D-cation.
We don't have a video of that?
No.
Oh, you weren't recording at that point?
I thought we
No.
have a video of when we were with the paper dragon, just not like
Yeah.
getting to the paper dragon.
Yeah, but all the fun part.
Mhm.
You think Reynard is telling the story about the conversations?
The story will start from walking into the desert, so that includes includes the meta.
Hell yeah, the
with,
nomads.
Oasis,
Does it
Yeah,
include?
and the nomads,
So it includes the Zara flower.
and the Zara flower.
That is
Shit.
an
Interesting.
Atticus.
Do you have like the conclusion to the Zara flower? Like,
No, there's nothing about it being used at all. Sorry, because I'll end when we leave, and the Taper Dragon like teleports us out, and we never heard from him again.
Alex is muted.
Obviously, I'm not muted. You can hear me right now.
uh-huh.
So you tell your story. You go to bed, or to apartment, or wherever you guys are going, and go to bed, and awake the next day on the 30th.
Party. There are only 30 days in the month, right?
Indeed, 30 days in every month.
Well, that makes
Now we
sense.
got like an in-between day or some shit, probably.
That only happens like once every 3 months.
Correct.
Probably this time. Well.
Look how much I know about the calendar, guys.
Huzzah!
Nerd.
Fucking it. No,
Freaking
Great.
nerd.
I appreciate the calendar being a thing. Yeah, you don't actually have another day extra for a while, because you did that last month. But, you meet up today for lunch, or breakfast, or something? Or are you guys just doing your separate thing for several days?
I will try to make my 2 combustion cores.
Okay, go ahead and roll for that.
Okay.
Grant, hold on. I'll give you a number in a sec, Grant.
How dare you.
Okay. So I think it's plus 7. Yeah. So 25 and 16.
25 and 16. Alright, yeah, those are both successful.
Great.
16. A little bit of a struggle. But,
It was my first. I started with that one.
oh, okay.
Getting like back into it.
Yeah, of course. Like one of your utensils was a little bit broken from the road, and you know it kind of messed with the numbers, but you adjusted, and yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I mean, I think I'm gonna keep doing my own thing.
Sounds good.
Just wandering around, probing a little deeper into the seedy underbelly of a technological city. But I will be adopting goblin hours of sleep. I'm gonna transfer from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
10 a.m. to 2 p.m. already. Sounds good.
Goblin hours.
Hottest part of the day is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Middle of the day.
Oh.
So let's see. Do the math real quick. The monster math.
You don't have to do the monster math.
So the 7th is when Prosper's gonna come back. So if you guys want to just tell me what you're doing until the 7th.
Sure.
So that's gonna be the next 8 days.
I'm flying low.
Would you want the hat of disguise or not?
It's not the-
Actually, yeah. Can I take the hat of? How long does that disguise? Does it just cast disguise self, or is it like a permanent disguise?
I
it's-
when I read it, I thought it was a permanent disguise, but I should read the actual text before I answer.
It says the spell ends if the hat is removed, so I'm imagining it's just gonna keep going until
Yeah,
you take it off.
You can cast it at will, so technically you can cast it 1,000,000 times.
Okay. Then I'll take the hat and I will disguise myself as we'll go Lava Bornacini. And just like change like a few of my features just slightly. Add some horns, etc. And the tail.
Maybe some
And-
blue goggles.
No, I'm not gonna add blue goggles. Lol. And I'm just gonna do some of my investigating, see if I can find some information out.
Ready? Sounds good. Sounds good. I think I'm gonna have everyone tell me what they're doing, and then I can tell you like the outcome essentially. Probably the start of next session, then we'll go into what you want to do with that. I think is how we'll probably do that. Since we're also getting towards that 2-hour mark anyway. So
Leveled up again.
yeah.
Let's go.
I'll perform every night. One day I'll spend at the zoo, and the other days I'm going to go to the sub-city and try to poke around for more information to help Solveig.
Okay.
And Solveig, not Solveig, even though I said the G.
Obviously.
I will gladly accept Raynard's help.
Okay.
Oh, if you weren't wanting my help, I was just gonna go separately, so that works.
Nice.
Zoot would spend the first day going to the zoo with Renard, and then he would go pick up his supplies and start crafting. I guess my first question is, would I have enough for 1 or 2 goggles? And the clockwork cannon? 'Cause I got a lot
She
of-
will only find enough for 1 goggle at the moment, but she'll keep looking. Essentially, she's gonna say like, I'll keep looking for you, see if I can find another one.
Okay, so I've got supplies for 1 goggle and the clockwork amulet.
Yep.
Or
Yep. So that's the item that you need for it specifically, the specific enchantment, and then you've already gotten the MES, so you just have to spend the time making it essentially.
okay.
For the amulet, it's gonna take a week. A work week, so about 7 days, and then the goggles are gonna take 2 weeks.
Is that with the quarter time?
Oh yeah, duh. Yeah. So I guess in total it would be like 9, 10-ish days. So you can finish for the 3 of them. I guess for the 2 it would take you. You could finish it before Prosper comes back. The 2 items.
Okay, dope. And then to attach that crossbow to my armor, or the what's it called?
That one
Is that some extra work?
would probably take a while. Yeah, if you want to keep the gauntlet on. Or you're gonna put on your main hand.
It would probably okay. Well, the plan is to pull and punch, so I assume I'd put it on offhand.
Okay.
I guess.
I would say it will be a lot easier to do if you do take off the gauntlet, but it's possible. Instead of mounting it like towards your hand, you'll have to do it more like on your arm, kind of thing. If that makes sense.
Okay, if it needs to go that way, it goes that way. But I guess the preference is
It's your decision. Whatever you want to do. Like I said, it's just gonna make it harder.
okay. Well, then the plan is do it on here.
Okay. All right. So we'll say then that you've started drawing up the plans for that, and probably haven't actually like made it yet, because it'll probably take you about the full time of the next 8 days or whatever I said to get those 2 done.
Sure, sounds good.
So you have those make goggles and make the amulet. Fuck. I'm just trying to write down everything that you guys are doing.
I think we'll
Also,
just tag along with Reynard for the most part, like helping Solveig out, search for shit.
Alright.
Also, day one, I would very, very heavily first try to persuade people to join the zoo.
Alright, I'll go to the zoo.
To go to the zoo or to join the zoo?
Yes.
Hopefully both.
Has polymorph joins zoo.
I mean,
Free
yeah,
lodging.
the zoo would be pretty interesting here. I mean, they got the kind of money to bring in some weird fucking creatures.
A giant monkey too. It's a new exhibit, I think.
Just came in yesterday.
Uh,
All right.
I'm
There a narwhal? I want there to be a narwhal.
Next to frozen. Yeah. Or should there be
Yes.
a wall?
Yeah, probably.
Let's go.
Or like whatever the D&D magical equivalent is of a narwhal.
A unicorn.
I feel like the narwhal
That's a
belongs
skinny-
in D&D.
Yeah, narwhal's is
the
a
longest
water
time,
unicorn.
legendary creature.
the longest time, I didn't realize they actually existed.
They're fucking weird. That's why.
I actually had that conversation with my mom not too long ago. She never knew they were real.
I didn't until like a few years ago.
I mean,
Which
considering all the
I'd say,
things that are
a
made up,
couple- I
they
mean,
have no
like a
business
couple
being
months
real.
ago. I think
Literally-
it was over Christmas. I had the conversation with her. Like, wait,
Literally a
what?
sea unicorn. How could it?
But unicorns aren't real. The land unicorn.
Exactly. That's why I thought. Yeah.
All right, so Gozak, what do you do?
Sorry. That's.
Anything?
what?
Oh, what do you want to do for the next 8 days?
Explore the city during the day. Sleep through the midday. And then at night, mage fight every now and again.
Okay.
And
We have to bail you out of jail again.
Didn't learn your
Drink-
last.
drink at seedy bars and talk up being a pirate.
Okay. Sounds good.
Maybe get canon that like Reynard
Like
and
that
see each
vision.
other way too often at different bars and just completely ignore each other.
Yes,
God damn it.
100%.
Hey, look who just walked in. What's this head ass human doing here?
Not even the knowing head nod or anything. Just completely
It's
ignored.
completely ignored.
Nice. Very nice.
It's an unspoken relationship. That's fine. All right, cool. So I will get you your investigation info, and any other thing that seems to come up.
Did we
Um,
like roll for it or anything?
Yeah. So why don't let's see, Reynard, you make a roll with advantage because you have Atticus helping you, and then Solveig, you make like 3 or 4 rolls. Just make 3 investigation rolls, I guess.
Okay. 25, 13, 18.
Investigation, sorry?
Yeah, investigation.
Cedos.
Alrighty, sounds good. Cool, cool,
Or just
cool.
do multiple? Or just one?
No, just the one for you, because you said you were gonna spend basically one night doing that. She's kind of gonna spend most of the time, or part of it, like
No.
a good amount of time.
I'm helping every day besides the first day with it.
Oh, I thought you said. Oh, you were so the first day into the subsidy.
First
Just
day
check
he's
it out.
not, and then he's
And then-
joining
okay.
after.
My bad.
Yes.
Sorry.
Do
Then
it needs
go
to
ahead and
be
make one more then. Might as well.
Boink.
Okay, cool. Those are good
And
rolls.
can I roll for the performances also?
Yeah, sure.
Or should I?
Yeah, why not?
How many?
3.
Surprisingly low numbers.
Honestly, yeah. The highest being 26 is kind of criminal.
Isn't your modifier like a plus 15 or something ridiculous?
It's
Plus
pretty. It's
12.
pretty high. It's pretty high.
12.
All right.
Imagine if I didn't have Christmas stolen from me. How high it would
So it
13.
said don't do it.
be?
It said don't
You were
do
the
it.
head ass that
Yeah.
decided to do it
I
after the
forgot
door
about
was
that.
open.
And of all the
Absolutely
things, it was
stolen.
charisma too.
It was. It was a D6 roll
Unlucky.
straight. It was. It was truly quite unlucky. Like
Well, I guess a couple of us would suffer from that. So
Yeah.
half the party. Yeah. Well,
Actually.
Now the Vesper's gone, it's only half. Alright. We'll end it there then. Jay chilling, nice little chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.